While the notion of a performer passing away in front of an adoring audience might sound tragically poetic, the reality is far more unsettling. Whether due to unforeseen medical issues or other circumstances, these performers shockingly met their end on stage, leaving audiences stunned as they took their final bows. Barbara Weldens, a promising French singer, tragically lost her life in a freak accident in 2017. Following the release of her debut album, she was a standout performer at the Léo Ferré Festival in Goudron, France. During her performance, Weldens received a standing ovation from the crowd. However, as she was enjoying the moment, she suddenly collapsed. Performing barefoot, she had unknowingly stepped on faulty electrical equipment, resulting in a fatal electric shock that caused cardiac arrest. Weldens was just 35 years old, and her untimely death cut short a blossoming career. In April 1984, Welsh prop comedian and magician Tommy Cooper appeared on the UK variety show. During his act, after an attractive magician's assistant joined him on stage, Cooper suddenly fell backward. The audience initially thought it was part of his comedy routine. However, this wasn't humor. It was a real crisis. The 63-year-old had suffered a heart attack on live TV. The show's director quickly cut to an unscheduled commercial break as Cooper was taken off stage. He was rushed to the hospital, but tragically, he was pronounced dead upon arrival. Morphine was a standout alternative rock band in the 90s, known for their funky and eerie sound. Much of their unique style came from frontman Mark Sandman, whose innovative low-bass tunings gave their music an unsettling edge. In 1999, during a performance at a music festival near Rome, Sandman abruptly stopped playing and collapsed on stage. Despite immediate medical attention, the 46-year-old musician was pronounced dead en route to the hospital. His sudden passing left a void in the music world and marked the end of Morphine's distinctive sound. Nick Menza, renowned for his drumming with Megadeth on classic albums like Rust in Peace and Countdown to Extinction, also played with bands such as Memorin, Fear Assembly, Orphaned to Hatred, and OHM. During a performance with OHM in May 2016, Menza tragically collapsed on stage during the third song of their set in Studio City, California. At just 51 years old, he was rushed to a nearby hospital, where he was pronounced dead, having suffered a fatal heart failure. Tiny Tim was a distinctive performer known for his high-pitched voice and eccentric appearance. He gained fame with his rendition of the classic song Tiptoe Through the Tulips, which reached number 17 on the Billboard pop chart in 1968. On November 30th, 1996, while performing at a benefit show for the Women's Club of Minneapolis, Tiny Tim suddenly stopped mid-song and told his wife he wasn't feeling well. Shortly after, the 64-year-old collapsed on stage. He was rushed to a Minneapolis hospital but sadly passed away a few hours later, likely due to cardiac arrest. On December 8, 2004, in Columbus, Ohio, Dimebag Darrell Abbott was performing with Damage Plan, a band he formed with his brother Vinny after Pantera's breakup. Just 90 seconds into their set, 25-year-old ex-Marine Nathan Gale stormed the stage and opened fire, killing Abbott and 3 others. Gale, whose mother revealed he had been discharged from the military due to mental health issues, was subsequently shot and killed by a police officer. The attack's motive remains unclear, leaving the deaths a tragic and senseless loss. In the 1990s, Owen Hart was a beloved WWE wrestler, known for his dynamic presence and as a member of a wrestling family alongside his brother, Bret the Hitman Hart. In May 1999, Hart was set for a grand entrance at the Over the Edge pay-per-view event, where he would be lowered from the rafters into the ring as his character, the Blue Blazer. Tragically, the rigging malfunctioned, and Hart fell from a significant height. He struck the top rope and then the mat, shocking the 16,000 spectators at Kansas City's Kemper Arena. Announcer Jim Ross quickly clarified that the fall was not part of the show. While the live TV broadcast cut to highlights of Hart's past matches, shielding viewers from the incident, the crowd in the arena was left in stunned silence. Hart, who had just turned 34, was rushed to a local hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Gustav Berglund, better known as Colonel Bruce Hampton, was a pivotal figure in the jam band scene. Throughout his career, Hampton played funky guitar music with various avant-garde rock bands, including the Quok Alliance, the Late Bronze Age, and the Hampton Grease Band. In May 2017, Hampton's peers gathered in Atlanta for a tribute concert celebrating his 70th birthday. The event, meant to honor his contributions to music, took an unexpected turn when Hampton collapsed during the performance. As teenage guitar prodigy Taz Niederauer played an impressive solo, Hampton fell to the ground, leaning on a speaker. Initially, the other musicians thought he was playfully bowing in awe of Niederauer's talent. Tragically, it soon became clear that something was wrong. Hampton was rushed to a hospital in Atlanta where he passed away that night. John Sib Hashian, an original member of Boston, played drums on the band's iconic 70s albums Boston and Don't Look Back. These records' immense success allowed him to continue his drumming career long after Boston's peak. In March 2017, Hashian was part of the Legends of Rock cruise, performing with the band Dirty Water. Tragically, he collapsed on stage during a set, succumbing to a heart attack at age 67. His passing came just months after being diagnosed with kidney cancer, marking a sad end to the life of a talented musician.